All right, welcome to Monday. It is April 8th. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful week. But the big weather story this week is what's going to happen this weekend. Last night, when I was doing the weather over at KTVU, it looked like the models were pretty good on nice weekend ahead. Literally overnight, models swap out, and now they want to bring rain in Friday night into Saturday. So we'll look at that coming up in just a second. Let's look at this now. This is something I want you to do. You don't have to do it today. You don't have to do it tomorrow, but do it this year. Get out to the Bristlecone Pine Forest in the White Mountains. It is something to see. You're like, what's a bristlecone pine? They are the oldest living things on the planet Earth. They live to be up over 5,000 years old, which is the oldest living thing, non-clonal, like a fungus or an aspen grove. But there's one right there. They grow. You can see how twisted and gnarled they are. That's because of the wind. It's because of lightning strikes. Notice the terrain they're in. The terrain is really remote and barren, which kind of lends itself to not having big fires. That's another way. I mean, think about trying to live to be 5,000 years old. It's a lot of lightning strikes. It could be a meteor or two. Could be windstorms, tornadoes, you name it. So definitely a amazing sight to see, and you can see the landscape. And what I want to see you to see here is you look out across this bristlecone pine across the other side. That's the Sierra Nevada. That's down by Mount Whitney, over by Bishop. So the White Mountains are kind of on the east side of that Owens Valley, right before you head into Nevada. So bristlecone pines are pretty rare. They grow in California, Nevada, and Utah. There's other kinds of bristlecone pines, but not the long-lived bristlecone pines of the ancient forest in California, Utah, and Nevada. And the White Mountains are one of the best places. They are the best place to see these trees, which grow in limestone, which is something also that limits the competition from other plants. That's how they can last so long, because not many things last in that sort of acidic limestone environment. 8 feet in diameter, some of them, and as tall as 30 feet. Some are much smaller, and you can see one off in the background over there. They're just stunning. And you think to yourself, okay, well, they're beautiful in sort of a different way, right? But I mean, that tree is alive, and they grow real slow, and there might just be one piece of green coming off of it, but they are stunning. They've also done a ton. This is what the Methuselah tree, the oldest living thing in the world, might look like. They won't let you know when you're up there hiking. You'll go by the Methuselah, but you don't know which one it is, which is kind of awesome. They don't point signs at it. It's a really nice trail, and I highly recommend it. There's a campground up there in the White Mountains that you can camp at, and then just do day hikes up into the hills. And if you're a photographer, you don't want to miss this area. It's in you can kind of see where it is. It's just east of, that's Mono Lake, that little lake to the north, and it's to the east of that. So let's back it up again. And that's one of my favorite pictures right there of the bristlecone pine. So something to think about. And we can also, what's cool? We can also see it in here. Those are the White Mountains right there. And that's where would be the bristlecone pine. So you can kind of see how they're on the eastern side. This is alive, within the last hour or two of the state, with the snow-capped mountains. And you can pick out features. I believe that's probably Mount Lassen right there. That's probably Mount Shasta right there, that dot. And then you see the White Mountains. And then Lake Tahoe is right here. And then all that is snow and a crystal clear day. In the Bay Area, it's going to be sunny and warmer, and it's going to